Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In this lecture, I would like to show how to draw the bending moment diagram. So this is the continuation of example 2 part 1 in the Canis method. So all these are the obtained final moments by using Canis procedure. So see here, this is a continuous beam. At NDA it is simply supported. B and C are the intermediate supports. D is a fixed end. So for that one, you always remember one note point here. Final moment at simply supported end will be always equal to 0 here. So these are the obtained moments. MBA equal to 87 kilonewton meter. Similarly, MBC equal to minus 87 kilonewton meter. So you observe one more point here. Sum of the moments at a particular joints will be equal to 0. Similarly, MCB and MCD will be equal to plus or minus 36 kilonewton meter, and MDC. So this moment will be equal to 20 kilonewton meter. So friends, before drawing the bending moment diagram, first of all, you can apply the obtained moments on the beam. So see here, in this span I already applied that moments. So if I applied here means it will be somewhat clumsy. That is the reason I take separate beam and I applied here. So okay, at the same time, one more thing you have to remember here, you always take down clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. If the moment will be here, obtained value will be the positive means you can apply clockwise moment here. If obtained moment will be negative means you apply negative here. See here, MAB equal to 0. For 0 there will be no any type of moment. That is the reason simply I am writing here 0. MBA equal to 87 kilonewton meter. So MBA, so MBA, so like this. So MBA equal to 87 kilonewton meter, which is positive here. Positive means clockwise. So see here, I am showing the cursor. So on a particular beam, the moment applied here is in the clockwise direction, like this. Okay, clockwise means applied like this. Anti-clockwise means it will comes reverse like this. Similarly, MBC equal to minus 87 kilonewton meter. So see here, 8 minus 87 kilometer, which is the anti-clockwise direction. I am showing along by using the cursor here. See here, then MCB equal to 36 kilonewton meter. So see here, MCB equal to 36 kilonewton meter. Similarly, MCD equal to minus 36 kilonewton meter, which is in the anti-clockwise direction on the CD span. I am showing on the CD span. Then MDC equal to clockwise 20 kilonewton meter. MDC equal to 20 kilonewton meter. Friends, all these are the obtained final moments by using Canis method, and at the same time I am applied on the beam. Then it is very easy to draw the bending moment diagram. Okay friends, see here I am taking the beam. So here I am directly drawing combined bending moment diagram, that is resultant bending moment diagram. In the last previous example, in the part 1 example 1, I showed free bending moment diagram, fixed bending moment diagram, but today I am directly showing combined resultant bending moment diagram on one diagram itself. Okay, see here I am taking a span, continuous span. So please mention that names also. This one will be A, here this one will be B, here it will be C, and here it will be D. So these are the obtained moments. So friends, I will show you one small logic for drawing this type of bending moment diagrams. So see here, I will show you one small example. If I apply a force on any body, the body will tends to move in the forward direction. For example, this is a body. If I apply any force on this body means the body will tends to move in the forward direction. That is the example what I am showing here. If any force is applied on a beam here on the AB, so based on that force, this beam will tends to move in the forward direction. I am showing that logic here. What I am saying means, if I apply any force on a body, then the body for that force it will be moving in the forward direction. Okay. Similarly here also, if any force is applied on a beam, so see here, you assume this one will be a beam. If any force is applied on a beam, so the force will be from here in the upward direction, then the beam tends to move in the downward direction like this. So beam goes downward direction like this. For example, if the force comes under applied on the beam like this in the down from the downward direction means it will move in the upward direction. So this is the logic what I want to show here. See friends, at A position bending moment will be equal to 0, means at A there will be no moment here, so then there is no problem, so the beam will be at that position only. But here on the BA span a clockwise moment is applied on the this a clockwise moment is applied on the member BA. So then what happens, see here, this end will be 0, this end will be B. So whenever a clockwise movement, so this is a clockwise movement is applied on this beam like this, so then what happens, the beam will tends to move in the upper direction. How much it will move upwards means how much the force you applied here. So here 87 kilonewton meter taken as one unit force, so that much of movement will be there in our beam. So that what I am saying here. So see here, MBA equal to 87 kilonewton meter. So whenever a clockwise movement is applied on the beam, this beam will tends to move in the forward direction up to some B dash. So how much that B dash will be, some 87 kilonewton meter. So see friends, I am drawing here. So you please follow some logic. So at A position there will be no movement, at B position somewhere like this, 87 means like this. So B to B dash 87. So somewhere you assume one member. Based on your scale, you can take any convenient number which is 87 kilonewton meter. So take down here directly, that one will be 87 kilonewton meter. Okay. Similarly, you can draw B to B dash also. At the same time, if a member on a member, anti-clockwise movement is applied on a member. See here, this is your clockwise movement, this is your anti-clockwise movement. So an anti-clockwise movement is applied on the beam like this, then the beam tends to move in the upward direction like this. See here, this is the member BC. At the B position an anti-clockwise movement is applied here, then the beam moves in the upward direction like this. So that's what I am saying here. Draw here. So the beam will be in the B2 position. So the beam here B2 changes to some B dash. So again at the C position, so we are at this position. So again from another side, a clockwise movement, that is some clockwise movement which is 36 kilonewton meter is applied on this beam. So see here, 36 kilonewton meter is applied on this beam, then the beam tends to move in the upward direction like this. So based on the clockwise and anti-clockwise movement, for example if an anti-clockwise movement is applied here like this, means the beam will tends to move in the direction like this. For example another movement is applied in the direction like this, means it will move in upward in this direction here like this. Okay. So here it will be some 36 kilonewton meter which is lesser than that 36. So like this, if you want means you can add these two, you can add this two. So which is 36 means take down somewhat below than that 87. Why? Because some another scales also there, so that is the reason you take down that one here. So write down here 36 kilonewton meter. So directly mention that one 36. Okay. Then after that again a anti-clockwise movement is applied on the member CD. So see here, whenever an anti-clockwise force is applied this member, this C moves to C dash up to how much, it will be some 36. For example it will be some 42, means you can draw up to greater than the 36 to 42. Okay. So here somewhere some 42 like that, but here 36 will be there. So if it moves in the beam will move here in this direction, means on the same scale that will get up to this point only. And again a clockwise movement is applied on the beam from this side. So how much it will be, the beam here moves some D to D dash upward direction. So take down that one, how much, D to D dash means some 20 kilonewton meter, so lesser than the 36. Okay, then draw these two lines, so exactly draw wherever the point will be. So see friends, this one will be 36 and what you obtained here is 20 kilonewton meter. So see here, if you applied moment, based on the application only the force will happens. So here I am saying that force means external force, that is moment here. Force means you will get point load, eccentric load, all these things. But what are the force I am saying here means that one will be the external force. So this is the fixed bending moment diagram. This fixed bending moment diagram will be obtained by using this final moments. Then you draw the free bending moment diagram. So free bending moment diagram will be obtained by using the given loads. Okay, first of all I will show you that free bending moment diagram also on this diagram itself. So free bending moment diagram here, free BMD, free BMD, free BMD. The span will be, first span will goes to AB span, AB span. So what is the formula for an eccentric load is applied on a span AB means the formula for the free bending moment diagram will be equal to W AB by L. So here AB you will please written in small letters, then only it will be good. Okay, so see here where W equal to 100 kilonewton meter, A equal to 3, B equal to 2 and L equal to some 5 meters. So if you want to please apply in the formula, or else you can take down directly in your calculators, then it will be very good. How many times it will goes? 5, 20 times, 2 2 is 4, 4 3 is 12. Totally how much you will get here? 120. So friends, there is no need to worry, you please simplify in your calculator, then you will get this one. So 120 kilonewton meter. So what is the shape of the triangle? What is the shape for this one? Eccentric load means it is the shape of a triangle and the triangle ordinate will be 120. So friends, your 87 scale will be here, 120 will be somewhat higher than this one. So see here I am drawing with this scale. So I am drawing with the red sketch. See here, exactly ordinate under the load only, that one will be 120. Immediately you mention that one how much it will be, then only if you mention scale immediately means then it is very easy to calculate net bending moment. So friends, this is your free bending moment diagram for the span AB. Then go for span BC. For whenever a uniform distributed load is applied on particular span, the shape of the free bending moment diagram will be in the form of the parabola. So what is the formula for that one? So what is the formula for that one? So I am showing here. So the span will be, so what is that span? BC, span BC. So the shape of that one will be equal to the, what is the formula for that one? The formula for that one will be equal to W L square by 8. So here it is not possible to write down L square, that is the reason I am mentioning W L into L by 8, W L square by 8. Friends, if you simplify that one, what is W here? W equal to 20 into L into L means here length of the span will be equal to 6 into 6, that is the reason 36 by 8. So please simplify in your calculators, please simplify in your calculators, and what you will get here, if you simplify in your calculators, what you will get, that one 20 into 36 divided by 8. So how much you will get? 90 kilonewton meter. So 90 kilonewton meter is your ordinate point. So 90 kilonewton meter. So see here 87 will be here, 120 will be here, 90 will be between these two. At the same time the shape will be parabola. You please remember that one also. So I am drawing here parabola. So somewhere greater than in between these two. So please observe here, this 90 will be greater than 87 and between 120. After that one, you please mention that ordinate point which is 90 kilonewton meter. Okay friends, I think you will clear this concept. Then go to this next span which is span CD here, span CD here. So I am taking span CD here, span CD. So what is the formula for that span CD? Which is equal to WL by 4, WL by 4. So what is W here? W will be equal to 50 into how much L will be? L will be 4 L will be 4 divided by 4. Totally you will get after cancelling 4 and 4 you will get 50 kilonewton meter is your ordinate point. So what is the shape for that exactly point on means ordinate will be under the load, it is in the form of the triangle. So please draw that triangle here. So 36 87, so this will be whatever I am drawing ordinate, it will be below 87 and between 36, okay, above 36. So see here I am drawing somewhere here. See here, this one will be your ordinate triangle. Okay, so please mention here, that one will be equal to some 50 kilonewton meter. Okay, that one will be equal to some 50 kilonewton meter. So friends, you please maintain some scale here. The line will be 0, 20, after 36, 50, 87, 90, 120. If you see in the scale format means it is very very nice, but here not that scale and space will be very less. That is the reason I am drawing some approximate scale. Okay, after calculation of all these free bending moment, after drawing all this free bending moment and final fixed bending moment diagram, so the obtained diagram will be here resultant bending moment diagram, or else you can just simply called as bending moment diagram. Okay, after that one you please calculate the net bending moment diagram and show what is positive and what is negative. So if you that calculation is very very simple here, I will show that calculation also. Net bending moment diagram. So net bending moment values. Okay, I am calculating net bending moment here. So net BMD, so net BMD for the span, net BMD, what is the formula for the net BMD? Free BMD minus, here free BMD minus fixed BMD. But always don't remember that free BMD minus fixed BMD. For example, here free BMD will be greater than fixed BMD. That is the reason I am taking free BMD minus fixed BMD. For example, in some cases, fixed bending moment diagram will be greater than free bending moment diagram. So if you want net bending moment means you can remove whatever the highest value. For example, fixed BMD value will be higher than this means you can remove in that one lower one with the higher one, then also you will get net BMD. Okay, so you please remember like that, free BMD plus fixed BMD equal to net bending moment. Like that you will create some formula and you can remove that one. Okay, it is not it is better to remove higher term with the lower term, not in the formula wise, but for your easy remembering in this problem I am showing according to this problem. Okay, then free BMD will be equal to, so see here free BMD will be how much, the free BMD value will be equal to some 120 kilonewton meter. So this one will be this ordinate point. Then I want fixed BMD. So fixed BMD means if the load will be exactly at the center means I will take average of that one, 0 plus 87 by 2, then you will get exactly at the 2.5 meters distance the ordinate point. But here the ordinate point will be at a distance of 3 meters. Then you can do some interpolation model, then only you will get what is the ordinate point at that 3 meter span. For example, if you take down directly average for this one means 0 plus 87 by 2, you will whatever the ordinate obtained here you will get for 2.5 meters span, not for 3 meters span. If you want 3 meter spans means you will do some calculation for span length of, for example, see here A to B will be 5 meters. So for this 5 meters span the ordinate will be 87, but we want for 3 meters span. So that is the logic I am saying, for 5 meters span the ordinate point will be 87. So if I want ordinate point for the 3 meters span, if I want ordinate point for the 3 meter span, how much the ordinate will be? Some x. So friends, what I am saying means here starting from 0 up to here 5 meters. Okay, from 0 to 5 meters the ordinate will be 87. So you take this triangle again one more similar triangle will be there. So if two similar triangles are there, the formula you can do this type of procedure. So 0 to up to here 3 meters. What about this 3 meter span? We want ordinate point up to this 3 meters. That is the reason I am taking in the form of two similar triangles. Okay, for 5 meter span our ordinate point will be 87, and what about this 3 meter span? Like that I am showing here. So if you please take down that one. You please take down that one. So first of all you cross multiply these two, then what you will obtain here? So see here, 5 into x, cross multiplication will be 5 into x, 5 into x equal to then 87 into 3. So if you simplify this one, 87 into 3, x equal to 87 into 3 by 5. So then you will get this x value, x equal to 87 into 3 by 5. So directly substitute in the calculator, you will obtain that value, 87 into 3 divided by 5. So you will get 52.2. So 52.2 is your net BMD. 52.2 is your 52.2. So according to your calculator, your net BMD will be equal to 52.2. So what is the ordinate point? So ordinate point will be equal to 52.2, not net bending moment, 52.2. So you please write down that 52.2 here, 52.2. So what is the ordinate point? So here taken from 0 up to here, your ordinate point will be 52.2. So I am removing this term 120 minus this 52.2. So if I want net BMD, I am moving in that 120 52.2. 52.2. So if I remove that term, how much you will get? 120 minus 52.2, then you will get 67.8. So 67.8 will be your 67.8 67.8 is your net bending moment value. So that is the positive bending moment here in the particular span AB. Then friends, go for the span BC. Go for the span BC. So simply I am calculating left side span BC net BMD. So you please see here net BMD for span BC. So your ordinate point 1 will be 90. So your free bending, in that I am removing a smaller term, so that one will be equal to. So here exactly where you will get ordinate point in this trapezium. So here you will get exactly at that particular center position. If I want center position means then there is no need to take two similar triangles and interpolation model here. Directly if I will take average of this one 87 plus 36 by 2, whatever the value obtained here, I will get center ordinate point at this position. So see here 87 plus 36, 87 plus 36, 87 plus 36 divided by 2. So 90 minus 87 plus 36 divided by 2. So if you simplify that one in your calculator, 87 plus 36 divided by 2. So you will get 61.5. In that I am subtracting the higher term. Whatever you will get is 28.5, but I am subtracting here. So take positive 28.5. So if you take down that one 28.5. So the whatever the term obtained here will be 28.5. So I am taking average. So if you want the ordinate point at this position means you can calculate like that also. So here I am calculating direct net bending moment value. So that one will be equal to 28.5. So if you want means first of all 87 plus 36 by 2, you can do like that also. 87 plus 36 by 2 means 61.5. So see here up to this position that one will be, so I am writing below here 61.5. So ordinate at that particular center will be 61.5. After making average 87 plus 36 by 2, you will get exact ordinates at the center point. Then I am taking some minus here, subtracting here 90 minus that 161.5. Then whatever the value obtained here, it will be net bending positive bending moment. That one will be equal to some net bending moment value. So this value will be, this 28.5 will be net bending moment value. Here also this one will be positive moment value. Okay, then go for this particular span, which is CD span. So CD span also, first of all, make this one average. So I am directly doing calculation without writing here for span CD. If I want ordinate point this position, so it will be exactly at that center. So then I will make this one average. I will get that one 36 plus 20 by 2. So see here, I will make that one average 36 plus 20. How much it will be? 36 plus 20 equal to 36 plus 20, sorry, once again 36 plus 20 divided by 2. If I'll make that one average, means I will get ordinate point 28 here. Where I obtained this one means here, exactly from here to here, the ordinate point center will be 28. How much it will be? 28. Okay, 28. I am writing here 28. 28. So 28. So I'm changing the color because it is not somewhat light in color. So 28. So if I want a positive bending moment, net positive bending moment value means 50 minus 28. So if I make 50 minus 28, how much? Some 22, like that you will get. If you subtract 50 minus 28, so how much you will get? Some 22. So simply I am writing here itself 22 is the net positive bending moment. So all these terms are the positive values. All these are the positive values. So this one will be negative. Sorry, take down another cursor. Negative. So wherever negative, you please show that one negative. Wherever positive, you please show that one positive. So this one will be positive. I am showing positive. So here it will be negative. Negative. Here also negative. Here it will be positive. Here it will be negative. So show me the variations of the positive and negative also, then it will be very clear. Friends, this is the model for calculating net bending moment and drawing the bending moment diagram with the help of this procedure. Thank you so much for watching this video.